I always eager to visit the institutions, the colleges, to share my experience and to get some experience from you. And after a gap of 4-5 years, since last 3-4 years we were so busy, I could not go for any appointment to any colleges, even for my institution. There, the electrical engineers from Indian Engineering Services being trained, that is called IREN, Nasik. We have such 5 institutions for all engineers, civil engineers, mechanical engineers, electrical and electronics, means signaling and telecom engineers. At different places we have our Academy of Indian Railway, that is called NAIR at Baroda, where all sort of engineers, then other non-technical peoples from commercial, operations and protection course, they are all being trained there. So yesterday only Dr. Dote met me and he invited to, and I could got it approved, and in the evening I told him yes, I will be coming. So, dear friend, this is the best time in your life. And this is not the best time, but it will be a continuous best time. Even today I say, this is the best time in my life. If you are a real engineer, if you are giving justice to your job, your time will be always best. Many people say, यार the college के दिन चले गए, बहुत अच्छे दिन थे वो, अब अच्छे दिन नहीं है। ऐसा नहीं होता, दिन हमेशा अच्छे होते हैं अगर आप उस दिन के साथ चलें और करंट में रहें। You should be living in the present. Now, I find many students are, they must be thinking about future. Some people are closing the eyes. No need to close. Keep it live. Because ये समय जो चला जाएगा कल आने वाला नहीं है। उसके बाद फिर आप पछताओगे, वो दिन बड़े अच्छे थे कॉलेज के। वही कहते हैं कि वो दिन अच्छे थे, और जिनके दिन हमेशा अच्छे होते हैं वो हमेशा उस दिन के साथ चलते हैं। So today Dr. Silpa Madam has really, she has a very nice scientific temper, and in NIRI, what are the developments they are doing? She has introduced you, and she has also focused which are the areas जिसमें हमें काम करने की जरूरत है। अब मैं इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियर हूँ, और इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियर by and large has contributed a lot towards environment, towards green energy, towards our easier life, and still there is a large scope to improve that, improve our life, improve our machine efficiencies, improve our environment. Just like she has told about the solar energy. In solar now you see so much development has come over the years. Now we have to research in the area where per square feet or per square meter, how much maximum power we can draw. And we should be proud of our country that we are the largest producer of solar energy now. And solar is the future, because you see most of the fuels are polluting type. But if you see solar, if you see the hydel, if you see the wind energy, even Madam has introduced about fuel cell, that is combination of hydrogen and oxygen. When they combine it, they will produce water and they will produce enormous energy. In some other part of world, some people are running trains also. There were trials on running trains, and we are also in our research and development organization at Lucknow Railways. They are doing research on this. So those days may not be far away. Now you see, we were thinking vehicles. We have seen in only some hotels and in some big installations where you might have seen the big dignitaries, they used to go in that electric car. And now you see, a poor man is running in electric vehicle. Right? You see our autos, they are all running on the batteries. How the development has come. We have a very small mobile, you see. And that mobile, you see, that you are using as a torch, you are using as a video recorder, you are using as a computer. You never thought of how the development has come. And why? This is, again, there is a very big role of electrical engineers. Without energy, you see, this very big building, you invest crores of rupees in building a house, but if your aesthetics, if your lighting, if your ventilation is not proper, you cannot live for a second in that house. Except if it is a green building. If it is a green building, in at least daytime you can live in that house. But in night again it is a ghost. So you have a very big role. And you should be proud of being an electrical engineer. In railway, you see, now our vision is to go for 100% electrification. Means 100% green. No fuel emitting engines should be running inside the cities and along the tracks of Indian Railways. So we have an ambitious program of converting all these tracks with electric lines by 2022. And for that, every year 6,000 kilometers, 8,000 kilometers, 10,000 kilometers, like that. Last year it was 4,000 kilometer electrification project, and we are doing it. And parallelly, the capacity generation, because if you do electrification, you need electric locomotives, you need electric trains. Now the trains also coming with electric power. There is no need of engine like this metro train you see. There is no engine, but engine is inbuilt inside only, and it runs on that. And there is a lot of development. You see earlier when diesel traction was there you see one diesel engine was there. Then there is a converter, and there were motors, DC series motors. You might have studied utilization of electric power. How many students have studied it? Please raise your hands. Nobody. Which year you are from? Third year. So, third year this course is not covered. I think it must be final year. Utilization of electric power. Everybody studied and everybody has forgotten. चलो ये दो लोगों को पता है. तो मत भाई, नहीं तो मेट्रो में बैठने नहीं दूंगा मैं. ठीक है? Because in utilization of electric power, there is one full topic on electric traction. Okay? So that traction has taken several changes are there. And lot of innovation has come in that. You might be studying those. Which book you are now referring for utilization of electric power? Can you tell? See, this is a very bad thing now. The students have forgotten the books. Students have forgotten the writers. And maybe after going back from college, they will forget the teachers also. Is it not? I still remember my professor's name who used to teach me utilization of electric power. You see, okay. So please recollect it and try to study books. You have library. There are several books on utilization of electric power. Because why I am telling you are technocrats. Some people may become scientists. But for a technocrat, how does engineering to be utilized in our day-to-day life? How to improve our socio-economic parameters? Like Madam has told, how the GDP will improve. if you do a small change, it will have a huge implication on the whole Indian system. If something good you develop, suppose if you reduce energy consumption by 1%, if you should all Indian this thing impact you see crores and crores of rupees. You see, few years back, this government has come with the LED bulbs, 70 rupees, 60 rupees. They have distributed bulbs to our household, and see the impact. You see, one megawatt power plant, if you build, you need 5 crores. And then lot of pollution will be there associated with that. Then lot of agitation because the land will be taken. And these LED bulbs, when it has come, they have replaced the CFL, they have replaced the T5, they have replaced the sodium vapor lamps, they have replaced the tungsten filament lamp, and the impact is very huge. More means thousands of crores of rupees saved with this. Because thousands of megawatt extra capacity generated with that. You see, technology was there. One thing I am telling, if you are not able to develop new thing, please just follow what is the best in market. Now you see these air conditioners, see these fans. This fan is running on which type of motor? Can you tell me? Induction motor, single phase. What is there again inside? Capacitor is there. So there is some lag in the both windings, and then the torque is developed. Now this fan has developed by one engineer in IIT Mumbai with brushless motor, and that is called Gorilla fan. So this fan is around 60 to 75 watt, but that fan consumes around 36 watt. And now you can just